Non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
What up, bitches?
Hey, hello,
Hey.
head bitch.
Hey, head bitch. I dig it. What's good? It's good to see you, fellas. It is Monday again. Holy shit, the year's half over. Dude, the year's half fucking over.
Nice.
It's crazy, dude. It's flying. It's been okay year? I thought we'd be doing better this year. The market. I'll talk the market. We're doing great, I think.
Yeah, we're
But,
doing great.
You're actually you're like chipper today. Did you get some rest over the weekend? Like what happened?
No, horrible weekend.
No shit. Really?
Yeah,
What happened?
nothing.
Like weekend was bad? Weekend or fine?
Yeah, the freaking weekend is bad. Yeah. Oh no, it's fine, dude. It's fine. Whatever. It's all good. Let's hit up the market. I want to see. I haven't looked today. I'm curious to what awaits us.
Man, you're in for a treat. Henry, you good? You good too? You good? You seem I figure you're happy today. There's some really, really great news out there today, right?
No, I've not done. I feel like I didn't get to do much Web3. I had calls this morning. Like I told you, I had calls this morning, and then it's just been crazy busy at my shop. So, which is surprising for this time of year. But yeah, putting out fires. One of those days.
Sucks. By the way, what do you guys think about? Oh, so are you guys on for 4th of July show?
Fuck no.
No, it's okay.
It was a weekday.
It's the 4th of July, dude.
All right, just checking, man. I was good. Okay, I'm probably still gonna do it. Lemon will be filling in for one of you or both of you. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yo, what happened with Peter on the weekend? Did he respond back or what happened?
Yeah. Hang on, let's see. And I'm sorry, we will do market in a second. Peter did reply. I missed that fucker. Dude, what a few weeks. Can you do a British accent?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, hang on. Let me text you what he said. Are you on Discord?
Yeah, I'm on Discord.
Okay, here you go. Let me feed it right to you. You'll be Peter.
All right. Dude, what a few weeks. I'm sorry, but I've been AWOL. Let's catch up this week.
That was it.
That was it?
It wasn't anything crazy. We didn't learn much. We don't know where the fuck Peter's been, but
Okay, you got the left. Oh, I've been busy sucking dick in the alleyways of the UK.
there you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got drunk though. I'm not gay. I got a little bit tipsy, and some guy said he had something in his pocket, and so I whipped out his whip, and I suck it.
That's pretty good, man.
It sounded like Peter too. Sounds like something he'd do too.
Definitely.
That's actually what he wrote. So I mean, it makes sense.
Definitely.
All right.
I don't know. My glasses are fine. I might not go Hollywood Henry today.
Oh, you have to.
These are hard to see through for some reason.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Is that 63?
Dude, it was like I feel like we hit 64 earlier.
No,
I feel like we did. Hang on.
We are so back.
We're so fucking back, and I don't know why. Is this like this feels like a little carryover from the Solana ETFs feel like they've got people feeling a kind of way. You know what I mean?
I feel like everything's got everybody feeling a certain way. Like, let's be honest. We know that we have one candidate that's pro crypto and one that's not.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that plays a little bit. Like, people are like, oh, if we have a guy who's pro crypto that might be doing better, like maybe crypto's gonna run. Let me get in early.
Oh my god, dude. You fucking are blinded by the light, bro. Fucking relax.
What does that even mean? What does that
It
even
didn't
mean?
hit 64, by the way.
It did or did not?
It did not. Got close. 63.5.
It doesn't mean anything.
63.7, almost 8. So it's
It
close.
doesn't mean anything, Henry. It means the lib got fucking what's it called? The lib got triggered, bro. That's what it means.
No, what does that mean? I'm blinded by the light.
Everything is because of that. Is what I'm saying. Is that like Trump is already? He's the pro crypto candidate. Crypto's done better
Maybe.
under Democratic. That it was like honestly, it was like 17,000 Bitcoin when Trump was president. Just so you know.
Okay.
Okay,
That's true. Yeah.
And he said that he's not a fan of it because it would ruin the fiat of the U.S. economy. So I mean, yeah, sure, he's changed his tune. So I don't know. He says
They
a
do
lot of
that.
things.
Yeah, no, they do that.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, I'll give you that he has been changing his tune lately about it, which is great. And hopefully, if I have to deal with him as president, then hopefully, fucking all my bags go high.
Yeah,
become rich.
Sometimes people change their opinions on things. I don't think he's a good guy by any stretch.
It's not. I mean, why would you buy a fucking stupid fucking hat made in China?
Does it have a made in China tag?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Where's it made? Can you look?
Malaysia.
By the way,
is it really?
Malaysia.
By the way,
yeah. Nice.
I prefer people who change their opinions. Not too fucking much, but I'd rather people change their mind.
Okay. That's what you're supposed to be able to have your thoughts.
Flip,
by the way,
flip, flop.
I like this, Joe.
You're allowed to have your positions challenged, and then eventually have your mind changed. So
flip, flop, flip, flop.
But
do you remember when John Kerry, I think, was the presidential nominee, and like they would just kept on saying like flip flopper? You remember that shit?
No.
It was amazing.
I remember when he was the nominee and made up the stories about him being like a Swift boat driver.
Made those stories
Vietnam.
up? Those weren't made up, dude.
Oh, sorry. Him taking on fire as a Swift boat captain.
What did Trump do, by the way? I forgot.
He was the draft dodger.
Yeah,
he had bone spurs or something
in his butthole.
Yeah.
Check this out. Is this a threat? This guy Harry Sisson? I don't read this as a threat. Like fucking Republicans are such little pussies sometimes.
Well, she's a weirdo, man. She's off the rails.
Who's a weirdo?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh.
But
that's a parody account, by the way.
Yeah.
God damn it. But I did see coming from more official accounts that they were like somebody, like an official account, maybe it was Tucker or somebody said like the Secret Service will be paying him a visit. That's not a threat.
This is just people trolling the decision. Which,
hey, what was the story today? Context is the immunity thing, the Supreme Court immunity shit.
Oh,
yeah. Exactly. That's the context. Was they were ruling on whether he had, like, let's say, ultimate immunity for anything that he did as president to be immune from. And I think, to be honest with you, I feel like I don't want to say that I feel like they took a measured approach. They sent it down to the lower courts, basically, and they were like, yeah, official acts that official acts you have immunity over, but not just any and everything that you do. So I think they sent it to the lower courts to basically assess like what is and what is not an official act.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, it does seem as if any news becomes kind of like political fodder for both teams to like stoke as much fear as possible from it, right? So like the fact that it wasn't like, that they gave him some amount of immunity. I think I read like, oh, they gave him some amount of immunity. It seemed to scare, like they play up the scariness of that, but like it does seem as if they're just getting clarity on it. It does seem like the Supreme Court is taking up a bunch of kind of Trumpian, issues that they're, dealing with, which is kind of annoying. But the immunity thing, like, yeah, what does that entail? What does the official mean? You know what I mean? And then like any gray area, like Trump usually like fucking lives in those gray areas of any political or legal aspects. So it's, you want that clarity.
Yeah. And I don't know that we got it. And I think they basically sent it to the lower courts to decide on. But
was there two parts of this? Because I feel, I don't know for sure, but I feel like they made a decision on one thing, and then they sent part of it down to the lower courts, but that part of it they actually ruled on. I just don't get why it's saying they did rule on something, or is it they give their opinion, but they're sending it away. They're
Okay.
like ultimately.
Yeah, I'm not
deciding.
100% sure because I think you're right that what's weird is they didn't just send it to the lower courts. They had a 6-3 ruling, right? But to Gravity's point, yeah, it's an interesting take, right? Like what Nixon did. Like to me, it's almost
Is that
weird.
true?
I don't know. Like that's the thing. I think that would have to be litigated. Is that true?
Part of it is like there has to be an impeachment. Like there has to be a different process for a president. Is that right?
It's all, I think the premise behind it is, to this other tweet that you showed, which is a bit of a parody, but let's just say, or an exaggeration. If the president were to send in SEAL Team 6 and they took out somebody, right?
Yeah.
I think the gist of it is like the president should be immune from decisions he makes that like he could be prosecuted for in the future, but official acts like.
Well, what about this? Like, as long as we're playing hypotheticals, right?
Yeah.
Like, could the current president send out a team to kind of like do some reconnaissance on, I don't know, like kind of alt-right Proud Boy-esque things, and if Trump is nearby, accidentally shoot him, and then it would be an official act because he was trying to like infiltrate certain terrorist groups, considered terrorist groups in America.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. Like you wonder, like, yeah, where do you draw the line?
Right.
Because if it's an official act, it feels like a little bit of a slippery slope that somebody like Trump could take full advantage of and probably will.
Love it.
But you know what's really interesting? How come in 200 plus years we haven't really had to figure this out? It's always just been like, yeah, we're good. Like people
Hold
do
on. Are you
things.
taking the bright side of that? Like, are you kind of saying like Trump is so kind of playing in those areas that like, thank goodness Trump is kind of dealing with this so we can now get clarity on it. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Like, on the bright
no,
side
I'm just saying he's so chaotic.
Yeah.
Like he's such an agent of chaos that we actually have to have something like this ruled on.
Yeah.
Although what's interesting is like okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what they're really ruling on, like the basis of it is not January 6th, right? The basis is the documents that he had in his possession in Mar-a-Lago, right?
Oh, I don't know. But speaking of January 6th, didn't the Supreme Court make it harder for them to get prosecuted for, was it,
Yeah.
I want to say like
Yeah.
obstruction or something like that?
Yeah. But I think this is about the classified documents. I thought that's what spawned this.
Mm.
And it's a funny thing because like I think
this one was the not the documents thing. I think what they ruled on was him looking into the election, stolen, not stolen. Like all of that is what they said. You
right,
can't like that was all legal or not legal, but.
Yeah,
So
trying to get delegates to trying to get Pence to go against it.
Yeah.
And,
so I think that's done. I think what they sent back, and again, I think I got to read about it honestly, but I think what they sent back is the document stuff.
it's kind of like they're doing this to him and he's going like this, right?
Yes.
Is that what we got today?
I like that. I think that's closer than anything I said.
But no, it's yeah.
It's incredible.
Henry, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So you tend to lean conservative. Like the Supreme Court, are you a fan of like, because you can make an argument that they're shitty or whatever, but like the conservative ones, but like, are you a fan of kind of like the direction of legality the country is kind of going to?
That's a great question. So like I probably do lean conservative, even though I consider myself in the middle. Most of the other issues I used to define like liberals or conservatives, I'm totally on the liberal side when it comes to like, people's rights, etc. Yeah, culturally. Yeah, dude. Okay, so yeah, I would say I tend to agree, but okay. So like as an example, Roe v. Wade, right?
That's the big one, right?
Yeah, and maybe it's a comfortable position since I live in New York State where like it's a very liberal state.
Right.
But part of me is like I like the idea that the states get to decide what works there. The federal government provides the militia, the military, less government involvement in everything. Send it to the states and let states decide, and then people can decide what states they want to live in. hey, I now the argument is, well, people don't really get to decide because it costs so much to move.
Right. Like, what happens if, like, hypothetically, let's say New York bans, abortion, and I don't want to. Well, I'm not even going to say it because I wanted to say, like, oh, what happens if your daughters had it, and then
Yeah,
now
yeah,
be able to, and they weren't in any sort of like. I guess the thing is that, like, there's so many lines that get drawn, and then, like, once you establish a certain line, there's like kind of like never mind. I'm not saying that right, but like meaning that, like, if they cross to another state to get it, but then if the state that you're living in says, like, that's still illegal to do that, like, where, like, it for me, I don't know, I shouldn't put my fucking political or like abortion views out there, but, like, I feel as if, like, I'm more so like morally, like, pro life, but, like, I don't think I could ever politically go pro life just because I feel like there's so many necessities that a woman and doctor and things would have to happen. Like, it's either you go all in or all out, and I feel like I can't go all in on pro life. So I have to be more towards pro choice, just because, like, oh, there's rape, there's incest, there's the mother could die from whatever complications and stuff like that. And so I have to kind of, I think, feel like that's kind of my view, is that, like,
yeah.
if you go the opposite direction, too much fuckery happens, and I can't deal with that. And to go with the states, sure, that's kind of like an easy way out to say, like, oh, we're just not making it a federally protected right. But I feel like maybe this should be a federally protected right. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, Joe.
Yeah, I can see the argument for it for sure. Like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous that they overturned it. It's probably like, if somebody was to ever, like, really try to corner me and position me on something, that's probably one where I don't have a great opinion on it, because it's complicated. Like,
It's
I
one
can
of the
see
grayest areas, right? It is.
it's tough on both sides, right? Like, it's tough on both sides, because I almost said at the end of the something.
Right then, okay.
Dude, I hear it fucking every other word now. Like, listen so intently now.
No, it's tough because that particular one is about conception and when life starts, and part of me as a high school dropout couldn't actually answer, like, when that matters.
Right, or like when does it become actually important,
Yeah,
right? Like, or any of that stuff. And people say, like, oh, when they can feel, or when they have a heart, or when they have, like, that sort of stuff. So, like, but it's, like, really difficult for, like, politicians to kind of weigh in on that sort of stuff. And, like, even as a dude, like, I'm not smart enough to kind of weigh in on that, but I think I'm smart enough to know that I'm not smart enough to weigh in on it.
yeah,
So I would say, like, let medical people deal with that. And then I feel like, if you don't have to have an abortion, like, if you raise your kids to not want to do that, then do that. You know
But
what I mean?
dude,
Like,
as a dude, you are smart enough. It's like, as soon as it becomes a moral decision, and it certainly is, because we've got nothing, like, to your point, Henry, there's no distinct point where we know for sure scientifically this equals this. This is when life begins. All that shit. It becomes a moral decision, and you can't leave that up to the government.
Let me
these
ask you
guys are
this.
so
I love that
fucked.
we're talking. Three fucking idiot guys are talking about this right now. But go ahead.
Yeah.
But do you think, to that point, right, a woman's right to choose, which I'm not even saying I disagree with in any way, but the other side of that is, let's say you're the father, you don't get a choice in the decision that's made by the mother. Should you be afforded the opportunity to say, like, if I want you to have an abortion, and you're not willing to, that I'm able to, like, sign my rights away? Like, I'm not responsible for that anymore. If you are able to make the decision to terminate it, and I can't have a say in that, can I make the decision, if you don't want to terminate it, to say, I don't have any involvement, I don't want to be financially responsible for it?
What's the legality right now? Does that, like,
Yeah,
are you
you
saying
just
you get automatic child support? Is that right?
yeah.
Yeah. And you're saying you want to get out of the child support, right?
No, I'm not even saying that I would want to. I'm just saying it's an interesting, I don't even want to say counter argument, but it's an interesting take. Yeah, token joking. This this ties into crypto, because
This-
actually we have a
Are
token
you
launching
sure?
called
Today's
Are you sure you
redacted
don't
as
hear?
no. Today's redacted AF brought to you by abortion, sponsoring the show. How about that?
We were sponsored today by the Supreme Court, so we had to actually get that in with their recent rulings.
Yeah.
But Joe,
Damn.
to answer your question and maybe wrap up that segment, do I agree with the general direction of it? Probably not everything. I just am like, seriously, I have one issue I care about, and it's only crypto. I
Crypto,
feel
yeah.
like nothing else matters to me. So I'm just like, I'm voting for me, which is I care about crypto. I care about what makes things harder for the SEC. I feel like what makes things harder for government agencies that want to impose their will on people. So that's it.
I hear
It's-
you, bro, but like, let me just be honest. Like, I've known you for a while. It does seem as if you'd probably vote Republican. You lean that way, so like, it might be disingenuous to say that you only care about crypto and that you didn't lean.
No, truth be told, I have not just voted party line.
That's cool.
Yeah, in fact, was it Bob Barr in the last one, or is Bob Barr the one before?
Let's move
What,
on.
libertarian or something?
Yeah,
Something?
yeah.
Yeah. Good chat, honestly. Good, fun chat. Let's do NFTs. We got like 40 minutes to hit this stuff. Hard cutoff today because we got the Little Noun show this afternoon, man. I can't wait. I fucking love that show. You guys should pop in. If you're welcome anytime, come up on stage, chat, shoot the shit, talk abortion. You know, it's a good time over there too. Yeah.
Little noun. Okay.
Little noun, little baby fucking noun. All right, check this out. This is weekly sales last week. So our data period ends Sunday evening, 7 p.m. or so last night. Second lowest week of sales on the year here. What stood out to me is sellers. I don't know if this matters a fuck ton. I do like to look at sellers and how buyers are moving, right? Like I like to see how they're like kind of related to each other. But what stood out to me, our lowest week of unique sellers since I think it was July 2021. Like we're talking a 3-year low, which you might say, hey, less people selling. It's good, right? It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. Buyers down too, man. But you know, we had 2 other days or 2 other weeks this year lower than that. So I like seeing sellers decrease. Transactions not down much, but anyway, I'm just kind of zeroed in on that for whatever reason. Maybe just because it's a data point, right? Sometimes those stand out. And profit still fucking garbage, man. 7.8 million in the negative last week, and it got me thinking. Actually, this is really interesting too. I am curious how this plays out. But switching to the monthly view and again going back to the very beginning, hard to believe we're halfway through the year. Like halfway fucking through the year here, and I start thinking second half of the year. What always happens? We start getting into that talk about people starting to sell at a loss, right? Loss harvesting. Are we going to see that this year when it doesn't feel like anybody's really won this year? Like it doesn't feel like it. But with that said, I looked at trade profits again, and believe it or not, profits were better this year than last year so far, right? We had I'm trying to remember, 175 mil.
Crypto's higher, so I'm assuming profits are higher.
Yep, dude, and I guarantee we'll see that average sale price is gonna be way up from last year. Guarantee it. Do I guarantee it? Yeah, a little up from last year. But here's what's interesting. This is going back to the beginning of last year. Man, I think last year we had 1 month in the positive, 13 or so mil for the whole year, right? Everything else was negative the whole year. But this year, again, 175 or so million. So again, initially, I felt like last year was better, and I'm like, okay, we should probably expect maybe not as much loss harvesting, but we've blown last year away for profits already. So We'll see. I don't know what to expect. Who fucking knows? But
nice.
Worth watching. Should be interesting. And Assassin, dude, I saw your message about this, and I definitely need to look into this more. A lot of talk about programmable runes. We've got what Assassin mentioned here, these rune state machines.
Yeah.
We got Arsic, who is working on a programmable rune protocol. That's what BRC20s, you're working on BRC20 2.0, which is programmable runes, basically, or programmable fungible tokens. A lot of building going on there, which is awesome. I know we're all looking to see that. I don't have any thoughts on it yet, though, Assassin, because I still don't understand how it works at all. Like, at fucking all. What I do understand. You want to know what I do understand here?
What?
Mad Lads. I understand Mad Lads. These guys are cooking.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Negative 35%, baby.
You know, it's funny. I had this screen before I actually put it up, like right here now. I think I had a tab open from earlier this morning, and it was like 1.6 million, 1.7 million. They were cooking earlier. They're still actually doing pretty good, but they were cooking, not so much now. But also something I was pointing out today, 2 brand new Solana mints, Sensei and Gigabuds. Brand new mints on Solana, cooked on secondary, people up for mint. We haven't seen much of that this year. So you have to point that kind of thing out. We've not seen many profitable mints. 2 within a 7-day period is pretty remarkable. Is maybe overselling it a bit, but I'm paying attention. I'm going to watch Solana, see if we get more mints like that. And just in general, Solana kind of eating up this leaderboard.
These aren't secondary sales, right? These could just be mint, right?
It could be. Now, these, just knowing the projects here, these are secondary, but any on-chain sale will show here. So you can have primary sales. If it's an on-chain sale, it will show here. But yeah, Solana doing okay. Let's peek over at Magic Eden too. Like something's cooking over on Solana. Like I can't help but notice it. In our top sale of the day, also a Solana sale, a Boogle. You know those legendary fucking Boogles. Do you know that collection at all? No. It's like the OMB of Solana. It's like the top dudes all got a Boogle. It's a 100 edition collection. It's tiny. It's fucking tiny. I think it's 100 or 250. I think it's 100. I'm gonna double check here. Is it 200? Yeah, let me check here.
Oh wow, those are impressive.
Yeah, 200. We're here for the art, right?
Here for the fucking art, baby.
But dude, these always sell for I mean, look what they always sell for like 200 grand.
Really?
Oh, dude, always. Yeah, that's not a wash or anything. These are like, again, there's 100 of them. They're like the top. They're the top PFP over on Solana. Just most people don't know about them.
Wow,
there's so fucking few. I want a Boogle. I want one. But yeah, those sales are legit, man. It's pretty cool.
I want one to sell it.
Yeah, baby. And then looking at floor prices, look better this morning, but right now, I mean, there are some collections cooking. I think Fraganas were a 2x this morning. What else? Mad Lads over the weekend hit 104 Sol floor price too. It's like, again, just pay attention to Solana, guys. Like, keep your eyes on it. The ETF. It's not even rumors. Those 2 filings last week definitely got people a little jazzed about that ecosystem, right?
A little horny.
Well, think about it like this, dude. So Pudgy Penguins come out with their news last week of
huge
new blockchain, right? Frame blockchain, now called Abstract. I heard Luca, dude. I think Luca's awesome. He's fucking awesome.
Greatest.
Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah. Oh, Henry loves him too. Look at him.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Just keep saying it while I close my
Luca
eyes.
Net's building the Abstract blockchain, baby.
Luca Nets.
Consumer crypto, bespoke experiences that will create a new paradigm in the world of Web3.
I hear he doesn't wear sunglasses inside. He unbuttons his top button. I hear he's fucking amazing.
Yep.
He's a liberal too.
Luca walks around barefoot. He doesn't drink, no alcohol, but he walks barefoot. He does his earthing. What is it called? Earthling.
Does he ground himself?
He grounds himself. Yeah. It is a thing. I actually, for a while, I did that. I wouldn't wear socks, only barefoot, and I would force myself to go outside and walk on the grass because it does recharge. It worked. It fucking worked.
He wears those socks where the individual toes are carved out in the socks. It's amazing.
Like my Yeezy Pods, kinda.
Yes.
And Pudgies are going to be 200 ETH.
Well, check this. I like what I'm hearing from him. I have to go listen. There's 2 interviews with him recently on that. What's the dude's name? Dude, I'm like fucking Joe Biden today. I can't think for shit. And I slept good last night and everything.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Henry, I sent you a screenshot of the guy earlier today. That guy had an interview with Luca Nets on Friday. Right the week before that, it was Raoul Powell. He gets like the best dudes out there. Anyway. And then he was on FOMO Hour this morning.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. I mean, he's making the rounds. Dude, the point of it, I'll show this in a second. There's a little breakdown of what it sounds like he's doing, like what's his strategy here, and I think it makes a lot of sense. But the point for here, while we're looking at floor prices, okay, we get good news from Solana. Floor prices, for the most part, is up. We get good news from the top NFT collection on Ethereum, and prices were up briefly last week, but it's not really helping the broader ecosystem. Why? Well, I think it's because Pudgy Penguins are talking about building outside of ETH. It's pulling liquidity out of ETH while Solana ETFs bring liquidity in. Boom. So...
Wow.
Interesting shit. I like to see how the market reacts to big news on both sides, but the ETH stuff ain't cooking.
Did you guys see that D's and Ansem were fucking yelling at each other on Twitter?
No, for real?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, I love that. Hang on, let's find that. Well, hang on, let me see.
They both
tweet
like fucking maniacs, but
I like Ansem more than D's, I think. D's is fucking funnier.
Yeah, D's is fucking cool.
But I kind of picture, I don't know D's, but I kind of picture, I don't want to say it. I don't know.
Say it.
I don't know. I feel like he's a dick, but I don't know him. That might be a me and an insecurity thing. I think if we met, he'd be a dick. He would bully me.
Well, I don't think he'd bully you. But,
I think he'd bully me.
Yeah.
Guys, ask D's why he would bully me. Ask him why he fucking bullies me. He hasn't, just to be clear, he hasn't, but I feel like he would. So like preemptively, we need to ask why he's such a bully.
So while you're pulling this up, I guess Deez asked Ansem to be on a podcast in NYC. I guess maybe during NFT NYC, and Ansem was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do that." And then he totally did not go, and then he stopped taking messages from Deez. And so there was a tweet like top 5 people who you would mute, and
I saw
Deez
that. I saw that.
Oh shit.
yeah, Deez put like Pauly, Ansem, and blah blah blah. And so Ansem responded back like "fuck you" or whatever. So it was interesting, and I love when Deez fucking gets into it because he just like, he rips people assholes and stuff like that.
He's fucking clever, dude. I don't see
Yeah.
this tweet anywhere.
No,
Oh, dude, he tweets so much. Holy shit! I realized I'm scrolling. I'm only 5 hours back.
dude, you can do at Ansem at Deez in the same search, and it should.
Oh no shit.
How am I better at Twitter than you? I don't even know.
I don't. I don't know.
I don't know.
I never have luck with the search, so I barely use it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll just take your word on it.
Yeah, Henry, did you see that? What'd you think?
I did. Yeah. No, I thought it was. I forgot who else was on that list, but yeah, I thought it was funny.
Someone was like, "Well, I guess we can all agree that every Pauly should be muted on everybody's top 5 list," which I thought.
Yeah, he's obnoxious.
Was this all
Yeah.
today, by the way?
No, I think it's Friday or Saturday.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll be scrolling all day.
God. Hold on.
At D's. At what's Ansem's handle? Do you know?
Oh, it's like BL. It's like a condensed black something.
Jesus, I'll literally never find this. Hang on. I got to. It's for the people. Be Ansem. Blast TVL is down 1 billion in the past 10 days.
It's
Wow.
BLKNOIZ06.
Got it. That stands for what?
Black noise, I'm assuming.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, speaking of, it's actually nothing to do with it. Never mind. I'll bring it up later.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Got it.
Nope, that ain't it either. Wow. Oh yeah, here we go. Got it. I did it, guys. I'm really fucking good at X.
10 minutes later.
Well, boom. Wow, what okay, there we go. Here we go. Top 5.
Franklin, that's right. Franklin was on.
Yeah.
Franklin.
Poor
Oh
Frank.
yeah, I get it.
He's
Oh,
getting-
dude, is that what kicked off the Loopify chat too? Have you guys seen the Loopify story this week?
I didn't, but I knew that he wanted to change his PFP or something like that. And I'm not a huge fan of Loopify, by the way.
Dude, same. And I like part of it feeds into his story. Loopify's like, did everybody think I was a brand? Like he's like, I just learned that people think I'm a brand, not like a person, like an individual. I'm like, I always thought he was more of a brand. Yeah. It's part the PFP, like it's a little symbol, like that, like diamondy square thing, whatever. Like part is that, but also he has always felt like a brand, and I think branded himself like a brand early on. I feel like he did.
I don't know, what
but
a
I also
brand-
don't like him.
Yeah, I don't know. When you consider him a brand, I kind of
Project.
I consider
Yes.
him a douchebag. You know what I mean? I don't consider him a brand
There
or
we go.
anything.
That's his product. Okay. So anyway, I think this maybe got him talking about that, why people don't like him, and I think he's thinking it's part of the brand thing. Anyway, I don't like him. Top 5 mute list. Franklin, I like Kook. I like him. I think he's fucking funny. Ansem, Loopify, Pauly. Franklin, no. Would have been yes until you guys corrected me about him. Kook, not mutant. Ansem, not yet. Loopify, yes. Pauly, probably yes at this point. And Ansem replied, okay, D's, Kook, Waz. I like Waz, I think. I don't know who Bitlord is. Not BitGod, right? Different guy, Bitlord.
Bitlord's like, I think, a guy that's like waxes his eyebrows and like puts cocoa butter on his body and stuff.
Oh, these guys really don't like each other. That's fucking cruel.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Whoa.
You can't trade, bro. You're a one-trick pony who got lucky off JPEGs. Now you just chase the trend of the week to stay relevant. Nobody cares about you,
Sorry.
your opinions on markets or anything else.
And I'm just making sure he's replying to D's. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, dude. Holy shit. You've not had one good public trade in 2 years. LMAO. The only time you pop back up on the timeline is when you're dick riding whatever the algo is boosting. True. I think.
Respectfully, go fuck yourself.
Wow. We had 50 friends on the pod. Can you do this in Peter's voice?
Yeah. Respectfully. No, hold on. I gotta say a word
Yeah.
to get me in the thing.
Here, just
Cheerio.
get yourself grounded.
Yeah, respectfully, brother, you can go fuck yourself. We have had 50 friends on the pod. We have friends. We were friends until you decided to completely ghost us after you said you were down to vibe. And then you went on a bender to Vegas and shill win to 0 and didn't have the decency to even tell us, hey, that's a terrible accent, by the way. It continues on. Hey, where's hey?
Hey guys, I can't make it anymore.
All you had to do, and you never apologized, Ava. You fake fucking clout chaser, loser. I say that respectfully, of course. So hop off my dick. Actually, learn how to use the mute button.
Do you want me to do the Ansem part?
I don't care.
Okay. Oh, there's the exchange even too.
Yeah, which it doesn't make that much sense, but whatever. He
Okay.
fucking went on the pod, and like, whatever. Fucking Ansem's like, he's like, oh, dude, I fucking just because I like didn't show up and didn't say anything, like I'm busy now. You know what I mean? Like this is some teenage girl
This
shit.
is funny. You're mad at me for missing a podcast like a teenage girl. Yes. Yeah, dude, fucking for if it sounds like that.
Well, I'm saying like, I responded.
And
to
who's the
this,
grifter?
actually.
Who's legendary calling a grifter? Ansem or D's?
I think he's saying the Ansem's the grifter.
Oh wow! I see. I like I told you guys. I only learned of Ansem this cycle. I didn't know any of his history. None of it. Like I don't. For now he gets benefited to doubt for me. I feel like he was a good trader and he shares shit and he's like a good guy in this space. And this is it's kind of shocking to me.
So hold on, but whatever. Like, who knows who's a fucking grift? Who knows any of this shit?
I feel like it's all a grift, right?
Yeah, they're all fucking grifters. But fucking Ansem being like, oh, you're acting like a teenage girl just because I missed your podcast. If someone fucking misses a podcast and doesn't say shit to you and then says you're being a teenage girl, that's so fucking stupid. Like,
Well,
if someone misses it and doesn't say anything, I just be like, you're a fucking asshole. Like, that's just dick move. Why can't you be pissed about that?
I was thinking about this the wrong way. I was picturing NFT NYC. I was picturing a big gathering of people all in the pod at once, and he's just one person who didn't show, but that they had a bunch of people. If this was like a one-on-one interview and it was scheduled and he was supposed to be there and he didn't show, that's bullshit. Then fuck Ansem.
Honestly, even if it was 50 people, like he should show up unless he said like, oh, dude, it's 50 people.
Yeah.
No fucking worries if you can't make it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I get it to a degree, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Team Ansem here. Absolutely.
You
Fuck
are?
D's. Yeah.
I'm fucking D's.
Fuck that guy. Dude, ETFs, funny. It's funny how, dude, people are chasing clout engagement so bad. It's so fucking funny. Everybody tweeting ETH ETFs delayed this morning, but nowhere was it mentioned. Nowhere did anybody report that it's delayed. Nowhere was there even a date that they go live. Nowhere, right? It's just funny how people are like so fucking cock hungry for like the views that they spin it how they need it. You know what I mean?
This has nothing to do with what you're saying, but like,
No.
you know the Hawk 2 girl?
Oh yeah, it kind of does then, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Cock hungry, so.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. But she's been making the media rounds today. Like she was in some country music concert, whatever. Henry's checked out, but anyway, let's try not to see if he notices we said his name.
I heard you.
Yeah, okay, nice rosy cheeks. Anyway, she's like, there was a bunch of rumors like that she was a school teacher and like she was fired, and her father was like a preacher and like all this shit. And so she was in an interview today, and she's like, none of that's true, none of it. So all the fucking information that you got from about the Hawk 2 girl was all bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, it's so fucking annoying that people just start putting shit out there into the world that just blatantly not true. So that's why this relates to this, because you said that people mentioned this, but there was not written anywhere. So I'll take that silence that you fucking two idiots were.
No, I was reading the thing. I'm sorry.
My assumption is that not even saying that it's delayed, but they got a lot of stuff on their plate right now. The SEC, they've had some. Yeah, poor guys. They've had some losses, that they have to deal with and maybe re-strategize all kinds of enforcement actions that they've got going on. So, yeah, just would assume that they're a little preoccupied and busy in the moment. But it's coming. It's coming, man. ETF's
next
coming.
week after. It's coming this month, it sounds like. So, feel good. It feels good, baby. Right? It feels good. Feels fucking
Can we
good.
get all-time high ETH, please?
I bet you we're gonna. I still don't think ETF's priced in, but we don't know how it's gonna. I don't know if it does what Bitcoin did, post halving. Like, I don't know if we can. I don't even know how to play that trade. I don't know what to expect after the ETF goes live. Like, it's all fucking different now. It's all fucking different.
So this is about me. This is just in.
This
Japan.
is Joe's hometown. Is
Japan.
Yeah, go for it.
103. I'm sorry, Henry. Do you want to ruin that more or no?
No, I was trying to really just give you the moment and let people know that you were born.
Yeah, you were trying to give me the moment by talking over the moment. Okay, thank you. And let's roll it back.
Because Joe's from Japan, right? Tokyo.
Just in, $103 billion Sony to launch Bitcoin and crypto exchange. Let's go, Japan. Japan's currency has been, the yen has been in a pretty historic low recently. So
wow,
they're doing stuff.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Let's get this in their gaming ecosystem. Sony's all about this shit. It's just a matter of time till Sony's like a big player in crypto, like a big time fucking player.
What do you think the correlation between Sony and a crypto exchange is?
I don't get it, but some of these companies are so much bigger than I would have ever fucking fathomed, right? Like it's funny. It's almost like you could tie every single company up to like one thing at the top. I'm sure that's not the case with Sony. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I bet you if we see the actual like structure of their company would make sense somewhere. But no clue.
Yeah.
No clue.
I like it though. I like it though. Bullish stuff.
Oh, I like that, Lemon. That's good. Joe Pan. Yeah.
Thank you.
I dig that. I dig that a lot.
Thank you, Lemon.
You know what? And by the way, like scattershot right now, it's very fucking slow out there. I don't want to spend a lot of time on pudgies either, so I'm just throwing random shit at you guys. But ETFs were pretty solid last week, even though it didn't feel like it. Like it was I feel like it was a shitty week overall till the Solana ETF stuff. But we were actually positive inflows most of the week.
Really?
My favorite. Can you explain this chart?
Yes.
Why is it all red?
Where, up here?
Everywhere, pretty much. Are you talking is black positive?
Black is positive, yes.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Yep. So we're looking like here specifically. Henry, this probably makes sense if like the columns actually came down with it, but this is listing out each of the funds here. Yeah.
Okay. Is that in like millions of dollars, or is that in like
this is in Bitcoin, like actual Bitcoin. So 73 Bitcoin in inflows on Friday, 11.8, last Thursday. And then you see again, if it's red, it's negative, it's outflows. So you can see each fund how they performed each day.
Who's that fucking third from the last?
Third from the last, you fucking assholes that never buy or sell. BTCW.
No, it's G. It's the GB.
Oh, dude, it's funny. I think they're the ones who like almost always it's like straight selling, but it's like where did you get Bitcoin to sell?
They're like early on futures or something.
They're like one of the leading Bitcoin holders, I believe.
Okay,
if not the.
Is that Grayscale?
Yeah, Grayscale. That's right.
Yeah. Yep. It's cool watching this. It honestly is. I'd like to see it go back further, but Lemon had sent me at one point on TradingView the chart to each of the funds, which is really fucking cool.
That is cool.
Maybe we'll start pulling that up. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, super fucking cool. All right, what else we got? Uh-oh. All right, we're cool. My browser's fucked. I haven't rebooted in like 2 weeks. Roaring Kitty bought 6.6% of Chewy.
Chewy is what? Yeah. Chewy's
the dog company.
The dog company that sells, But isn't that where? Who's the fucking Who's the guy that basically started to become? Who's the fucking guy? It's the guy that basically was like, this guy's coming aboard GameStop. He's amazing. He was part of Chewy. He grew Chewy from a small business to like one of the largest companies in the world because of the online and home deliveries. Ryan? No. Who's the fucking? You guys don't know?
No.
Okay, let me get that. Hold on. Ryan Cohen? Yeah, Ryan Cohen. So Ryan Cohen, before he was at GameStop, was at Chewy, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
And that's why, he was the CEO. That's why Deep Value or whatever or the Roaring Kitty was so bullish on GameStop because Ryan Cohen did such a good job with Chewy.
Interesting.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No,
Did
I
you
like it.
see? I don't know if this was fake or not, but that there was a was it Coinbase partnered with U.S. Marshals?
Yes.
Was that
Not fake?
or
No,
is that
no,
real?
no, not fake. I got the link here.
Like, what
Um,
world do we live in that the U.S. Marshals are partnering with Coinbase
Dude, it's
and the
incredible.
SEC is going after Coinbase?
No, dude, absolutely fucking wild. So it's for like Coinbase to manage their portfolio, their digital
Yeah,
asset port. It's
yeah.
wild.
It's crazy.
Which means what? That Coinbase does the trading, or that's just where they're stored?
I'm guessing that they must have it stored. Who knows what the agreement is? I don't know. I wasn't sure if this was like a troll or not, because it just
No.
seems crazy that the same government that is going after these people is also asking them to custodian their assets.
Dude, it makes no sense. It's fucking nuts.
But it's cool. I was like, oh, if that actually is a real thing, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Okay, not in that ballpark. I thought it was at first, but not quite. But big news actually for USDC for Circle today. You guys see this?
No.
Legally now compliant in Europe. Is that what this is? USDC and the
The European Union something regulatory commission.
I love that.
I don't
Under the European Markets and Securities Authorities market in crypto assets, the EMSAMCAR. Good old, it's now compliant.
Is the YERC the European stablecoin?
Is that it?
Stick dinner.
Stick
dinner's like, are you gonna look at any fucking charts? What are you fucking crazy? What do you want to see us look at a chart and like fucking not know what to say about it?
Yeah, what would we do with those charts?
There's a chart right there for you. It went up, dude.
Up. But yeah, now compliant under EU stablecoin laws.
That's good news, though.
Apparently super bull. It is. It's pretty fucking bullish. Yeah, the YERC.
The YERC is doing great. You can pull up the YERC chart.
There's got to be, actually there is a chart, but yeah.
We should be.
Dude, it's awesome when stable coins get out of whack, right?
Holy
I would love
fuck.
to, like, once in my life, make it a good trade on a stable coin.
Hold on,
is that
our listeners right now? Is that the amount of listeners we got right now?
Oh man, here's Lemon, here's Whirly Girl, and who would this be?
Is that like
is this Gravity?
Edge?
Maybe
it's Edge or Gravity.
Yeah, it's Edge. Anyway, dig it, fucking dig it. Hey, good, enjoy that work. I want to do bullish bearish a little early today.
Did you see how many fucking viewers we had? It must have been the politics that we talked about earlier that we fucking.
What, viewers is fine. It's fucking dead. It is fucking dead out on X and YouTube. It's fucking dead. Everybody's off like vacation time. This is like the deadest part of the year. So I just appreciate the hell of it. And anybody still weathering the storm, still hanging. Say that again, Henry?
Today's like the Independence Day in Canada. I forgot what they call it, but
I think they call it Canada Day or something.
Okay, so my question is, does that have to do with like the French? Like, did they become independent from France? Because they still are part of like Britain, sort of. I mean, they're
Okay, it's Canada Day. It is Canada Day, formerly known as Dominion Day.
Dominion Day.
Okay, a federal holiday, celebrates the anniversary of Canadian Confederacy, which occurred July 1st, 1867. The passing of the British North America Act, when 3 separate colonies of the United Canadas, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick were united into a single dominion within the British Empire called Canada.
Wow, I bet that was exciting.
I'm so happy for my Canadian brothers and sisters.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying your day.
Probably aren't allowed fireworks or
that's
guns or anything to celebrate with, but maybe whistles. Maybe you're allowed whistles.
Do you know Walshy, dude? He's like a walking gun and firecracker, dude.
Yep. Is he celebrating?
Fuck yeah.
As he should be.
Walshy lives in like a fucking stick house in like the middle of the fucking it was like June and he was like, it's snowing outside in Canada. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Canadians. Hey, did you guys ever watch what's his fucking name? Terrence Howard. Did you watch that Terrence Howard Joe Rogan interview a couple weeks ago?
So he's obviously crazy. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've seen clips. Crazy smart.
I don't know if he's that
What?
smart.
We talking about the same guy?
Yes, we're talking about the same. The guy that
Sure, with all the big theories.
You don't think he's smart?
no,
He sounds smart.
He's like
he
a
might.
math whiz, dude.
Dude, did we
Maybe.
not Huda? When Yoda wasn't here, didn't we look at the astrophysicist? Who was his name?
Neil Tyson?
Neil
Yeah.
deGrasse Tyson, basically refuting, because in this interview, he basically says, like, I sent him my thesis on whatever, and Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, in his first sentence, he was like, the first thing that this guy said was wrong and like made wild assumptions and like all sorts of stuff. So like, yeah, dude.
Well, here's the beautiful thing, because Neil deGrasse Tyson, whatever, like, I don't know if he was invited on the Joe Rogan show, but we got Eric Weinstein now with Terrence Howard. That's the episode that came out today, a 4-hour fucking podcast. And I have a feeling it doesn't go well for Terrence Howard. Like, just reading through comments, it's like Eric was super nice and the way he framed stuff where it's easy to understand. And I heard people calling Terrence fragile. So really? I can't wait to watch this. This is going to be 4 hours of like pure fucking entertainment tonight. Can't wait. So I had to put that on your radar. That looks like a good one, like probably worth watching. Or,
well, Henry, why do you think he's smart? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know. When he's talked about math stuff in the clips I've seen, he seems very intelligent.
Well, that's the thing, is that like he's smart enough to make us not know.
Maybe.
And so, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Like, I guess maybe I think of it like if you can send something to Neil for him to even look at and be able to refute right out the bat, like, what could I ever send him that would even make any sort of like, oh, let me look at this and show you where you're wrong. So yeah, maybe I'm not smart enough.
You should listen to like the first. No, it's fine.
He sounds. I thought his shit was fascinating listening to that podcast. I'm like, oh, dude, I hope he's onto something. This is super cool. But
you know what it is? He's probably like really into math or whatever the situation is. He probably gets fucking high as fuck, and then like starts to pontificate on like why things are what they are.
Dude, it's like me talking NFTs. Like,
right.
The price of the collection's down because the collection's releasing their new blockchain and the stats are showing, and they're like, no, they just got unstaked.
I had a friend that was like, yo, he would listen to rap music, and he would like tell you why Wu-Tang was like not just a great rap group, but like how they were like talking about the world history of everything else. And like, and then another guy was like, DMX, man. My friend's name was like, it has DM in it. And he was like, DMX, he's going to kill me. DMX is my name, DM, and then X stands for killing me. You know what I mean? Like they just fucking go off on these like wild theories that sound smart. You can't refute them in the moment, but then like you realize just how they're not smart. They're borderline fucking crazy most of the time. I'm not saying Terrence Howard's crazy.
I've changed my opinion. He's stupid.
No, listen to Tyson, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Well, this will be fun. I'm going to listen to this tonight. I'll bring back any juicy little bits. But yeah, fucking 4 hours. Can't wait. By the way, you guys watch House of Dragons yet? You still not into it?
You know, every time you tell me, I was like,
good. It's so good. And the Star Wars show is still shit, although last week was kind of fun, but still shit.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Yeah. There's some good shows out there. All right, let's get into some bullish, bearish. Keep the takes short-ish or short, just because I think there's a bunch. We'll just see how it goes. But, Joe, you'll love this one.
Okay.
Oh, hit us with, if we missed anything out there, guys, in X, or, you know, like on crypto, in NFTs, let us know if there's something big going on. Obviously, the abstract thing is probably the biggest story. But anyway, Republicans are now favored to win all three branches of government per Polymarket, our non-sponsor from last week. Love these guys. Did 100 million in volume in June, an all-time high for them.
Good job,
Pretty
Polymarket. Cool. Why don't you sponsor us?
Yeah, you bitches. Come on.
Bitch
asses.
63, 76%.
Yeah, I'm on top. I'll go first, I think, right? Bearish. Very bearish.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of whatever political leaning you have, you probably don't want all three branches of government to be occupied by the same party. So I'll go bearish.
I love it.
Yeah, agreed. Bearish.
I dig it. All right, the Boston Celtics owners coming off their championship, now looking to sell the team. Selling at the top. Wow. That is beautiful. That's fucking amazing. Bullish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go bearish, dude. They've got a strong group of people that I think that the value should be still going up in the next few years.
Bullish. I think it makes sense. Yeah.
Timing the top is just, it's a skill.
Amazing that you
It's a
guys are trying to time that top. Good for you.
Yeah.
You're not.
I've not seen this video, so we'll watch it live together. Sounds awesome, though. So, caption, these officers dumped his daughter's ashes right in front of him. Oh, I thought it was his girlfriend, not his daughter. Damn, that's fucked. Let's watch.
I hate these.
No, bro. That's my daughter. What are y'all doing, bro?
I don't want to watch this.
Nah.
Yeah. I'll go bearish on a cop dumping a daughter's ashes.
Okay, now I want to watch it.
Watch it.
I'll watch after.
Sure.
In the privacy of my home. All right. Okay, I got a good one. Trader. I'm trying to remember who sent this to me. Fuck. Sorry, someone DM'd it to me. It's amazing. Might have been Assassin, might have been fuck. I'm sorry, I forget. Anyway, this fucking moron, unless you're here watching and then it's just bad luck, but dude fucking lost 12 million bucks trading on leverage here. Like Jesus. Oh, and dude, where was the original? There was they deleted the original tweet of making their actually taking their positions, unless it's fake. Unless it's fake, but 12 they had receipts, like it was Etherscan, you know what I mean? It was like
yeah, I see too many of those things though. You always see like a MetaMask with like a 1.8 million. Like who wants me to buy some of your shit?
Yeah, you're going to give away to the first 100 people. Yeah.
Has anyone ever had that? Has anyone ever dropped their wallet address somewhere and actually got something from that?
Nothing.
Almost never.
Almost never.
Almost never. I feel like early on we did.
This guy bought I think he bought like 12 million worth of ETH. And then ETH dumped pretty hard, and then he fucking I think it was ETH, but that if memory serves me correctly, this was like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, he lost. It was like it went from like 12 to 2 or something like that, and then he was like, I don't know. So yeah, I remember this. Bearish.
Yeah, bearish. Dude, I'm just gonna tell you ahead of time, bullish as fuck on this one. Like so bullish. All right. We've talked about, those guys who do the YouTube content. They hunt child predators. They hunt them, right? They go chase them. They corner them in a supermarket.
Yeah.
They get them on camera. They put them on YouTube. They get aggressive and in their face. Which those guys deserve it, but they're weird and fucked up. One of those guys, these are guys I used to watch until I realized how fucked up it is, got shot, which is amazing.
This is like Target.
Yeah.
Yo, is that Dante?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's Dante.
My man, you want to have a conversation about what you're doing here? What's up? What's up, boy? What's up? Hey! What's up, boy?
It's coming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. That's our ass now. Watch out.
There it is. There it is.
What do you want to do, bro?
All right, and then at the end, I want to show you their faces. You probably if you recognize that dude, they're one of the bigger channels that does this shit. Anyway, this is too hard to navigate and show. Bullish, bearish on these guys who hunt down people getting shot.
Yeah, you're gonna go. You said you're
I'm bullish. I'm bullish on them getting shot.
Yeah, on them getting shot.
Yes.
Oh, on them getting shot.
Very.
On them getting shot, I'm bearish on it. Like they're trying to catch a child predator. I guess I'm bearish on it, but like, this is why you don't have renegade, crime fighters for many reasons, but this is one of the reasons.
It's a big reason why you shouldn't do it.
Right.
You're not as fucking tough as you think you are. You will get got eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it to the police. Yeah, let the law enforcement do it. Yeah, I would say I'm bullish on him getting shot as well.
Motives aren't pure. It's they literally doing
It's
it for
engagement farming.
Right.
It's engagement for, and what? I don't know. How do we know if any of this shit's true or not?
I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah.
Man, I'm Very
but
excited. I
not
hope we see
bullish
more of it.
on the child predators by no means.
No, but it's
Yeah,
also
hard to
like,
it's hard to be bullish on someone catching child predators, like getting shot, like, because then doesn't that make you like kind of like in the camp of
Yeah.
like sympathizing with predators?
let me
Not at all.
reframe it. You know what it should be more like? We saw a video. Maybe we even played it a couple weeks ago, but there was a guy at a mall, at a food court, and it was just a YouTube, TikTok influencer, like just getting in somebody's face and annoying the shit out of him, and a guy shot him.
Yeah,
And,
and by the way, after that, the guy was like, "I'm still going to do these prank videos or whatever."
Fuck, he'll get shot again, man. Yeah. I'm just in general bullish on those kind of people getting shot.
I mean,
Yeah,
dude,
like-
I carry on. Somebody comes up to me, or a group of people come up to me, in a very like menacing kind of way. You don't know what what are you supposed to sit there and hear them out before you I don't want to say defend yourself, but that can be a bit ominous.
Yeah, you got to retreat. You definitely got to do everything you can to get away, and then you unload that clip. Shit,
Yeah,
that's what you do. All right, last one. None of these are that funny, by the way. It's funny. It's when things aren't cooking, people's creative juices aren't flowing. Like it's like on our end, my end, it's the memes aren't as funny, but also the people putting them out there just aren't putting out good shit. There's some weird psychology to that. It's just there's not a lot of funny shit out there right now. This is a monster fucking hit. I don't think it's a legal hit either, but check this out. I don't know what we're bullish bearish on, by the way. Not the hit. The sound. The video. We'll do the video. He died. He didn't actually die.
This is rugby, right?
Yeah.
yeah. I'm bullish on it. I mean, fuck yeah, right? I mean, like that's what the game is for.
Yeah. No, it's a nice hit. It's a nice hit.
Fuck yeah. Were you grinding them?
Yeah.
Nice.
Shh.
Don't get too distracted. Tell us if you're bullish or bearish.
Oh, it was a dirty hit. Bearish.
Is it dirty?
No.
Yeah, no, like all shoulder like that is like leaning down and going into his chest with your shoulder. Is that, don't you got to tackle with your arms?
No.
No.
What?
What?
What are you talking about, Hudah? If anything, it's the proper way to
Yeah, I was just gonna say it seems like the right. Yeah.
You can't go to that. You shouldn't go to the head. You shouldn't go to the knee. You shouldn't do all that sort of. I mean, that's NFL type shit.
It's a pretty clean looking hit, I think.
Yeah. And he deserves to get grinded.
There it is. Perfect. I got it. Oh, fuck. Hang on. I think I got it. There we go. My best achievement of the day. Here we go. You guys don't like that? I love that.
No, it's fine. It's cool. You've been doing it for 5 minutes, though.
Well, you have to get it perfect. I'm going to pretend he's got a bigger dick, and we'll just go from further out. There we go. That's even better. All right.
You need music to that.
This is how I like shop for generative art. I will spend hours doing it, and I'll spend, if I could, I would sit here with nobody watching, just all by myself doing exactly this.
Well, people are watching, and we're with you right now. So,
well, enjoy.
Let's
You're welcome. Oh, that's fucking brutal. Anyway, bullish bearish.
We all just did it, didn't we?
Oh, did you for real? I was so enthralled, man. Shit.
You're crazy. You even did it, dude.
Woo. What did I say?
You said bearish. Me and Henry said bullish.
Excellent. Fucking love it. All right, guys, that's it. Check out in 24 minutes no, hang on, it doesn't start Lil. The Little Noun Show coming up in 24 minutes over on X. We are going to get into the market. We will get into what's happening. You guys should join us.
Let's bring the abortion talk over there, dude.
That's right. Well, yeah, sponsor that show. Also sponsored by abortion. It's gonna be a good one. Anyway, guys, this show actually was brought to you by abortion. Hope you enjoyed it. Any final words, guys?
Whoa. Yeah.
Is he really gone?
No. Yeah, I'm glad that everyone came and watched, and thank you for listening. And we will see you tomorrow. And I hope you have a great start of the week, and I hope the week continues to get more and more amazing.
Aw, that's beautiful, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, let's go. Wag me. Yep.
Wag me. We'll see you guys.
Yeah.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the call. all the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the living the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
I made a new song today.
For us or for
It's for my other show, but like
oh, cool.
and it's not funny or anything, but it actually sounded good. Do you want to hear it real quick? Like a little
Yeah.
clip?
Yeah.
It was for that futta thing Lemon always says, which cracks me up. I think this is it. Hang on. Actually, like it rocks. It actually is kind of good.
Slice of digital clay, while it's full of lies. Changing souls in the blinding eyes. Launching crashes, walls burning hellfire. Flames of fortunes trapped in the
Pretty good.
No.
It's more
It's very Metallic-y.
It does. It is metallic.
I think ours is more kind of like Metallica, where this one's more like fucking Sepultura or something like that.
Oh, okay.
This has got like some fucking
Yeah, I like it. It's
Yeah.
got some balls.
It's got balls, but it's like got some good music.
Got some like '80s hair band vibe.
Yeah, which I like. You blacked out during that whole thing, Hudah.
What do you mean?
You forgot. We were like, can we do bullish or bearish on it? You forgot and wanted us to do it again.
I didn't even know anybody was talking.
I
Like
know.
literally in the zone.
You like a big fucking guy pumping another guy.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Hey, have a great evening, fellas.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Feel free to
Finish
stop by the
the
show. Love you, fuckers.
See you, dudes.
See ya.